All right, we got a little rain coming here, but I gotta do some stuff at the house. Just went to the grocery store, got some things, and I need to go kind of organize the shop and move a couple cars in there. Both of these cars are still outside right now. The Mustang is like nearly immovable, which kind of sucks. It's just like so difficult to move that I can't do it unless I have like 4 people. The 240 can easily drive right into the shop, so I'll do that and put it under the Camaro. I'll show you guys. Then I gotta do some stuff up here. So 240 under the Camaro. Everything that's kind of too low to the ground, that's important, I'll raise up as much as possible, which really isn't that much stuff. I'm pretty good about keeping things pretty elevated. So I'll do that. Get a couple bags together for things that I might need in the house. You know, radio, battery powered radio, lights, flashlights of any kind, anything that we can charge, any kind of batteries, Milwaukee batteries, stuff like that, stuff that we might need if our power does go out and say our generators don't work or something. But I'm gonna try to use as little generator as possible. You guys get what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to just turn on everything. So that kind of stuff. Fan, because it gets hot if you don't have power. But yeah, not too much. We might get pretty blasted here soon, so hopefully we can fare well. And then I gotta figure out what to do with all the chickens. The easiest thing to do would be to, well, not really. The obvious thing to do, I guess, would be to move the whole chicken coop into the garage, into the shop here, and let them just kind of deal like that. But that's not exactly a super simple maneuver because it's very heavy. But that sounds like an easy way to do it, but it's really not. It's not as easy as you'd think. Maybe I'll try that, but that would be a tomorrow job. So just my thinking here, just thinking out loud. So let's keep going. Well, one good thing came from this storm thus far. I finally took down my DirecTV that I've been saying I would take down for probably 3 years. I'm like, I'm gonna go take that thing down. They're lighter than they look. We've never had DirecTV. I don't know how any of this works, but kind of a cool little thing. So interesting deal. So finally, one good thing came from this storm. Well, I think I've talked about it before, but this car like literally just refuses to move around the yard. It has no fuel pump in it right now because it's been gone for over 2 weeks and I haven't heard anything back from the company. They haven't contacted me or anything like that, so that's really cool. But it doesn't move at all. It's the most difficult car to move I own. Very heavy, very hard to push. Trying to move it with the side-by-side, but its battery is dead, so it's sitting here charging. And now it started raining. I didn't want to move the truck because it's so heavy, and I felt that if I moved the truck out here, it was gonna just get stuck. So trying to move this guy in, and it was very close to making it in this side, but it kind of fell in a little hole right here. So charge the battery, try to pull this backwards, but the side-by-side hasn't ran right in a while. It's just a real bummer, honestly. All right. So I dragged the chicken coop into the shop. I pushed the Mustang into here with the side-by-side. I just wrapped this cushion onto there, cracked the paint just a little bit, but it didn't damage it. Just that. But yeah, this sucked to do. Dragging this thing by myself. So I used these pipes and I just rolled it across the ground on the pipes, but it didn't roll that well. I need to put wheels on it so I can move it, but it doesn't really move much. Everything in there is pretty stationary. Like I gotta take all the stuff down, take that coupe out of there. Like it's a pretty big job to just like move it, but maybe if it had wheels on there I can mount everything better, but I don't know. But side by side should fit right here. Henry should be back here. Bowser I haven't figured out yet. I'm still working on that. Maybe something over here for him. I try to keep Henry out of this area because this is the area that usually floods first if we get a lot of rain. So chickens will be okay. They'll be up top if it starts flooding. The ducks, they don't care about water, you know, they're ducks. But that's where we're at. So got my plants in here and got my PVC pipes like the ancient Egyptian aliens used to do. Same thing. All right, so here are the generators. They're a little rough looking. They've been here a long time, but they work well. They fire up automatically when the power's been out, making sure that everything's tight on them so that they don't, you know, have any issues, but a little questionable, but it is what it is. I think they'll be safe and secure enough here. Hopefully they're high enough to where they don't get flooded, but it is what it is. We'll try our best. So Generac deals, got them working. Just needed a new battery in each of them, so nice cool $300, but this side of my house is really dirty. Don't pay attention to that. I need to like spray that off with like bleach or something. It's not a great hiding spot, guy. But front of the house hopefully stays good. I need some real pressure washing. There's the front door. Probably gonna tape up the front door, put some X's on it of duct tape just to keep it a little secured. Here is the other windows. These are my only main exterior windows. Over here, electric panel under there, which is nice. These windows go into the garage, which is a little scary. The CTSV is right on that door. I cleaned out all the gutters. These doors I'm gonna lock on the bottom. The garage, like this door right here, I'll probably put a ratchet strap around so that it can't swing open if it does get caught with a lot of wind or something like that. Maybe just zip tie around there, something along those lines. Trailer right there, up as high as possible and easy accessible as possible. Obviously this is crazy thinking, but if I need to hook it up and go on like a rescue mission, I guess I could back up to it with my truck. My truck's pretty tall, which is nice, so it could go through some pretty good storm waters. But you know, if you had to, God forbid, rescue people from their house or something, that could help. I don't know, that's crazy thinking, but who knows. Bring water to people, I don't know. Something after this I will probably have to help. My backyard cleaned up as much as I could. It's gross back here. Hopefully this hurricane cleans everything. Like, this all needs to be cleaned, but don't pay attention to that. Put some chairs over here. This thing is so waterlogged and old, and none of this works, that will probably be okay. Moved everything from over here. Back here, these are all like interior windows for the most part, besides that one. This stuff I put all kind of just tucked away as best I could. I'll probably move that into there and put that table down the ground. This door, I'll maybe end up locking it. Bowser finally coming out. This is my bathroom window, one of the only other exterior windows into my bedroom. Probably the only exterior window into my bedroom, really, but that's thankfully. Chickens hanging out midday. They seem like something's going on. You guys good? They're acting a little weird. Bowser, you know something's going on, I can tell. Back here, I moved everything I could. Chicken coop moved. I strapped down the planter. I took that tarp, the cover off the top, the screen, strapped down the planter. So that's, hopefully the top can stay on there good. Probably move some other stuff, part of this, like the filters and stuff. Side by side needs to just go inside. Subaru is going to be outside. Put a cinder block on the tarp. And the ratchet strap, I'll check that actually. Back here, there's nothing really that could blow away. That I can move really. In here, I put all the exterior stuff in for the most part. Henry will be back there. Chicken coop will be here. Chickens and ducks will be in here. So it's unfortunate it's not a beautiful spot for them, but it is the best that they're gonna get for now. And Camaro's up on the lift. watch out for number 1 type of thing. That is the top tier hot rod, so she gets the lift space. 240, you know, it is what it is, unfortunately. But the Camaro would probably do better in a flood than the 240 because it doesn't have an engine or trans. But it is what it is. Plants in here, I didn't even show you guys these. These are little microgreens. One of them got ripped out, but kind of cool. Chip is next door. I pushed him into here using the side-by-side, and it cracked the bumper a little bit, like the paint, but like not too bad. But it is what it is. You guys know we don't call it Chip for nothing. Back here, my only real worry is probably I have one brush pile back there I tried to burn, but it's so wet, and then I have another brush pile over here that I tried to burn, but it's just so wet that it won't burn, unfortunately. Like you can see my trail of tried to burn it. That's where we're at. So this is a mix of insurance video and video for you guys. House is still intact. There's no rips anywhere in the screens. All these trees, I wanted to cut down a couple trees, but I just don't have time for it. This one I'm mainly worried about right here. I even put a mark and I was gonna cut it, but tough break. I don't know, we'll see. This one right here I'm worried about. That's where I was gonna cut it, but I didn't want it to fall on the shop, so I was worried that was gonna happen. And this is the other tree I was gonna cut up here. This branch over there and this branch, like kind of connect right to here. That branch I was trying to do something with, but yeah, not enough time. And then this one probably do something with too. I don't know. This oak tree is just gigantic, and I'm worried that the ground's gonna be so saturated that it's just gonna timber over or something. Be really sad. So they've been here a long time, all these trees. But yeah, that's where we're at. Bowser, he's got a spot for him in here. I'll kind of just, I kind of have to just make him a little spot over here. It's gonna be really tough. I'll have to come check on everybody throughout the storm, but otherwise there's not a whole lot left I can do besides just fingers crossed and hope for the best. Welder's up pretty high. Most of my tools are up pretty high. That's really it, unfortunately, guys. So hoping for the best. Hope everybody's staying safe out there. I'm gonna end the video off here. Keep it saucy. I'll see you next time.